Hi, it's Richard Smith here, and today we're going to do a video for Key Stage 1 and also for reception. So we're going to go to an app called Scratch Junior that's free to download on the Google Store or on the iPad Store, the Apple Store. So we're going to start a new project. When you go to the main screen, you click on the house and then you click on the plus. And we're going to the background icon at the top. So these are lots of backgrounds that you can add or that are already there, but we're going to choose our own to make it a bit more suitable for the children that we're working with. So we're going to go to the paint pot at the top, and then we're going to click at the bottom right, paint pot again, and we're clicking on the screen. Now it'll show sorry, not the paint pot, the camera tool. So we click on the main screen, it shows the sky, and we want to reverse that, and we're going to look at the ground. Now I've made a little 4 squares with a little pond there for a frog. So it's going to be an animated frog that we're going to animate. So we're going to click on that, and that will take a picture. So that we then click on top right to approve that picture, and clearly we don't want a cat, we want a little frog. So we're going to rest our finger on the cat. Now the children find this difficult because you've got to press vertically down, click on the X, and we want to add a new character. So there's a few that are suitable. There's a little lizard if you're abroad, but in the UK this is actually a tree frog, so you'd need to explain that this wouldn't be found in the UK, but you can see it's an animated frog, but it looks like a tree frog to me. So just say it's an animated frog, and we'll go from there. So put it where you want to start, and you can guess what we can do. We can try and work out how to get around, explore the 4 squares, and then perhaps pop into the little mini pond. So let's just try it and we'll see what we can do. So we need the yellow green flag to start with. It's 20 units across, so I'm estimating if I go across 5 or 6 maybe. We'll try 6. Now it's a good thing to test that, and that's a useful word for talking to the children about testing. That's not too bad, is it? So I want to go up 6. Now notice, when I say up, I mean up the screen. I do not mean jump in the air. So that's going to actually go up. And then I want to go left 6. Notice that you could say there's a pattern here. Because they're squares, we're going across the same amount and up the same amount each time. Now what do we want to do? We want to actually go across another couple here. Now you've got 2 ways of doing it. You could say, right, I can move across another 2, or I could say, right, I've got 6 plus 2, so I'm going to make 8. So then it automatically goes back to the beginning. So then I'm in a position by the pond. Now I could pretend to jump into it. So I'm going to say, right, I'm going to have to use that one, and I'll just make that 2. So now it should move up to the pond. Now if it was having a little bath, a pretend bath, you could say, right, I'm going to jump up and down in the bath. I'm just going to change that to 1 in case it goes off the top of the screen. So hopefully this will be your finished animation. Did you see at the end it sort of just jumped up in the air, up and down? Now if you didn't notice that, what we could do is we could put a little weight in there before it jumps. So I'll just make that a small number like 3, and I'll also make it repeat again and again. So let's just see if that works. Now we might have to make it come back to the starting square before we get it to repeat. Yeah, we do. So we're debugging it now. So before we repeat, we're going to have to come down the screen 6. So this is quite nice because that's key. It didn't actually work as I expected the first time, but now it's, and can you see, hopefully you can see there's another bug in it. But this time I'm not going to tell you what the bug is. What I'll do is I'll put it in the notes so you can see it, just in case. So there is another bug. I'll tell you what I'll do, I'll stop it. I'll give you, say, 10 seconds to think about what that bug may be, and then I'll correct it, because you might be frustrated or you might not be able to work it out. So because I went up 6, and then I went along 8, actually when I come down I've got to go 2 across this way before I come down. And also I went up another 2 to get into the pond, so I'm going to have to make that 8 to come down to the starting position. So let's just test this. So now it's quite a complicated program, but you can see we've debugged it there. So hopefully you'll enjoy that, and get the children using the camera on the iPad themselves, take their own pictures and animate some frogs, and maybe send me a picture of your work from the school. So it's amazingict@me.com, or you could tweet it via amazingict. Thank you for watching.